Today, we're going to talk about something called RAG cache. It's a really clever system that tackles one of the biggest headaches with AI systems. You know, that frustrating lag that keeps them from feeling truly instant and a whole lot smarter. All right, let's just dive right in with a question I'm sure you've asked yourself. You've got this incredibly powerful AI, right? So why does it still feel kind of slow? Why is there that annoying pause before it actually starts talking back to you? Well, to figure that out, we've got to understand this pretty amazing piece of tech that basically gives AI an external brain. It's what allows an AI to tap into knowledge way, way beyond what it was originally trained on. And that technology is called Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or just RAG for short. Now, this is a total game changer, because instead of just making stuff up, the AI can actually go look up facts from a huge library, think all of Wikipedia, before it gives you an answer. So here's how it works, broken down into 4 simple steps. 1, you ask a question. 2, the system zips through its knowledge base. 3, it grabs the documents that seem most helpful. And 4, it packages those documents up with your question and sends the whole thing to the AI. That way, it has all the context it needs. But there's a catch. Of course there's a catch. This incredible ability comes with a hidden cost, a huge speed bump that slows everything down. And that's where the lag we all hate comes from. I mean, think about it like this. You ask a simple 10-word question, but to answer it, the AI first has to read like a 10-page document it just pulled up. All of a sudden, its workload just got way, way bigger, right at the very start. And we are not talking about a small increase here. The research paper behind RAG cache found that the extra work, the extra computation, can be more than 10 times higher than what it would take to just process your question by itself. 10 times. This chart shows the problem perfectly. It's what engineers call the pre-fill problem. See, as the amount of text the AI has to read before it can even start, that's the input sequence. As that gets longer, the time it takes just to spit out the very first word, well, it just skyrockets. It's not a straight line, it explodes. Okay, so we have this massive problem, but that problem led to a really simple, but honestly, very clever idea that just changes the whole game by looking at it in a totally different way. So the researchers digging into this slowdown noticed something really interesting, a pattern. They realized that for a ton of different questions, the AI was retrieving the same few documents over and over and over again. Get this, on one standard dataset, just a tiny 3% of all the documents were needed to answer a whopping 60% of the questions. I mean, that's wild. The system was just doing the same heavy lifting again and again for no good reason. And that insight leads to this brilliant analogy. Think of Standard Arg as a librarian who, for every single question, runs all the way to the back of the library to find a book, even for the most popular books everyone asks for. The new idea is, what if that librarian was smarter? What if they just kept the most popular books right there at the front desk? And that is exactly the idea behind RAG cache. It's designed to be that smart librarian for the AI, right? To anticipate what it's going to need and save it a ton of work. So what is it really? Well, at its heart, RAG cache is just a really smart memory, a cache. Its whole job is to remember the hard work, all the processing that the AI already did on those popular documents, so it never, ever has to do it again. And to keep this memory organized, it uses this really cool structure they call a knowledge tree. Now, this isn't just a junk drawer of data. It's a clever hierarchy that puts the most important stuff, the stuff it just processed, in the fastest possible storage, like right on the GPU's own super fast memory. But, that fast memory is small and precious. So RAG cache has a really smart eviction policy to manage it. It's constantly deciding what information to keep handy and what to get rid of. And it bases that decision on 4 things. How often is a document used? How big is it? When was the last time we saw it? And even, where does it show up in the request? But RAG cache has one more trick up its sleeve. It's not just about a smarter memory system. It actually changes the entire workflow to get rid of all that dead waiting time. See, in a normal RAG setup, everything happens one step at a time. First, the system searches for documents. It has to finish that search completely. Then, and only then, the AI starts its part, the thinking and generating. It's a sequence. One task has to wait for the other to finish. What RAG cache does is introduce something called dynamic speculative pipelining. Now, that's a fancy name, but the idea is simple. It lets the AI start thinking, start speculating on an answer at the same time that the document search is happening. The two jobs overlap, and that, right there, saves a massive amount of time.
So the big question is, does it actually work? Does this whole smart librarian and multitasking thing really make a difference? Well, the tests are in, and the results are pretty staggering. Honestly, the results are incredible. RAG-Cache delivered the very first word of its answer, that's what they call time to first token, up to 4 times faster than a state-of-the-art system. 4 times! And this chart really drives that point home. Just look at the bar for RAG-Cache compared to the others. It's so much lower. That's the visual proof of how much it cuts down on that initial waiting time you experience. And why does this matter? Well, this isn't just some abstract win for engineers. This is about making AI feel more natural, more like a real conversation. It opens the door to all kinds of new real-time apps that need that instant, knowledge-backed response. So that leaves us with this really exciting question to think about. As we keep crushing these bottlenecks, as we make AI faster and faster, what becomes possible? What new things can we build when an AI can access and understand all of human knowledge, literally in an instant?